everyone, Renee here. Time for my favorite holiday tradition, which is my annual collaboration with Wishtrend and Gothamista's Holiday Box of Wishes. This year's box of wishes is $59. The total value of just the full-sized items is $112. So you're getting 47% off. Shipping is also free, so make sure when you're checking out, punch in the code GothamIstaFS so you do not get charged any shipping fees. But also make sure that you read the description box down below about any additional shipping information you may need to know. This box includes 5 of my favorite picks, full-sized of course, including a really exciting exclusive launch, which will only be available for now in my box of wishes. And even when it becomes available later on Wishtrend, it won't be at a discount. It will be regular priced. I also threw in a snack, some pepero, because I love that stuff, and why not? But for those of you who are fast enough and you don't want to sleep on this, there is an additional gift for you, which is their bestsellers mini kit. And this includes my favorite I'm From Honey mask, I'm From Rice toner, and the mugwort essence. So limited stock available, first come, first serve basis. So let's get started. Naturally, we're starting off with a cleanser. As far as second cleansers go, this one is my favorite this year. I've been using it for the better part of the year. Klairs Gentle Black Facial Cleanser. This has kind of been a perfect second cleanser for me. It's when I need more than just a cream cleanser or a completely non-foaming cleanser, but it's not really a foamy cleanser either. It is a mild, gentle, acidic, low pH cleanser. It has this lush, creamy texture, which I love so much because it feels so comforting when you apply it on your skin. This works into a gentle, milky lather at best, but you really get the sense that you are getting your skin clean. It rinses off without residue, but also leaving your skin feeling super smooth and soft and still hydrated. It's got a bunch of hydrators in it. The second ingredient is glycerin, but it doesn't have that glycerin-y feel. It just has this rich, creamy, dense feel. Of course, there's an abundance of beautiful plant extracts and oils as well as beta-glucan, which I love, Centella asiatica, and ceramides. So it's got the skin calmers, the soothers as well. All their formulas in their black line include a complex of black truffle extract, nigella seed extract, blackberry extract, and soy. ELMT is a research-driven brand that is all about the synergistic way in which ingredients can work together and be more powerful and be more efficacious. So far, there are 4 of these solutions that are formulated to work on different concerns. This is my absolute favorite. What I find really unique about it is this actually is like a serum, but in a hydrating toner form. So it's really a 2-in-1, and it does both jobs super well. This contains 10% niacinamide, and you guys know I love my 10% niacinamide serums. This sits in an antioxidant-rich base of plant extracts like grapeseed water, grapeseed extract, and pomegranate extract. It's got resveratrol in it just to really support the niacinamide. And it's also hydrating, but it's not too hydrating. So there is something quite serum-like about this. It's got glycerin, vitamin B5, as well as allantoins, which is super soothing. There is no hyaluronic acid in this. This hydrates just enough. Whenever I use this, it's got that insta-calm effect. And if I have any redness, which I am very much prone to, it just kind of calms and evens out everything, just calms everything down, which I love. This goes on lightweight. I love applying it, and it does absorb, but not so quickly and so much so that, you know, it disappears into nothing and you feel like, oh, okay, that's gone. I mean, your skin definitely feels hydrated after using this. Usually with my sequencing, this is something I would talk about towards the end of my video, but let's talk about it now. The new I'm From Honey Lip Balm. All of us honey mask lovers must have intuitively expected or hoped that this would happen one day. It just makes so much sense. This is as good as I could possibly have hoped for, and my expectations were high. When it comes to their honey line and just honey formulas in general, because my skin loves them so much, and my expectations are really high, and you may have noticed that other than the I'm From Honey mask, nothing else from the line has ever made the cut. Until now. First of all, she looks classy in her glass jar, but also this uses 10% raw natural honey from Mount Geary. This uses the highest grade 1 quality of raw unrefined honey, and it even has It's got that subtle, beautiful honey smell. The difference in this kind of quality is all in the nutritional makeup. So it has about 70% of fructose and glucose, which are such great natural moisturizers and hydrators, but also it's full of minerals, amino acids. The texture is one of my favorite things about this. It is an aspect that they truly nailed. So it's not waxy, it's not overly thick, or it doesn't feel overly occlusive. It's actually it goes on super creamy. It's calming, it's soothing, it's glorious, it stays on your lips. This is something you can use all day. It's lightly glossy. This works really well at night as well as a mask. You will wake up in the morning and your lips will feel super, super soft, and that, you've had a layer of protection. There's not even a little bit of stickiness, which I really appreciate, which also makes this great for using on other parts. I've used this on my cuticles and even some calluses. This is really great for all purpose. Like I said, this is an exclusive to this box right now, and definitely the largest discount that you will get on this. My next pick has been sold out for quite a long time. Wishtrend's Pro Biome Balance Cream with 10% propolis extract. I love propolis. It's just one of the most powerful skin-loving natural ingredients. In fact, I even consider it to be medicinal. It is anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, and has even been shown in a study to aid with healthy cell growth. This definitely has a propolis smell to it. I mean, I don't mind it at all, but I think it's worth noting. It's not a super strong scent in my opinion, but also I'm used to medicinal scents in skincare. It's just all natural. It's an all natural propolis smell. This also contains the probiome ferments to maintain a healthy and balanced skin barrier, as well as a bunch of, really beautiful plant extracts. This has a gorgeous, very hydrating, lightweight, sort of gel cream texture to it. So for those of you who have normal to oily skin or prefer a more lightweight gel cream texture, this is great. But for those of you who need more, now hear me out. This is how I love to use this. I actually love to use this as a soothing mask. I love my honey masks, and this works really, really well as one. I apply a good amount on my skin after cleansing or after a serum, and I just let it sit there for half an hour to an hour for as long as I want. I've also used this as a sleeping mask on top of another moisturizer, and it does not feel too heavy. In fact, it just gives that added boost, but also it's just so soothing, it's so calming, and it just locks everything in. I have an ampoule that I find to be really quite unique and super interesting and worth trying. And if there's ever a time to try something, it's when it's heavily discounted. From Wishtrend, their Hydra Enriched Ampoule. There are a couple of things that I find really interesting about this. One of them is that it reminds me of Niod's SDSM Mist. I mean, superoxide dismutase aside, that is one of my favorite hydrating formulas. And this may not have the SOD, but it does have the other ingredients that I feel are responsible for just the skin holding in so much of the hydration without it feeling really heavy. This has the polysaccharides, and it also has the malachite, and you can tell from that it's really beautiful pale blue aqua color. So this formula is 70% polysaccharides derived from aloe vera. And what that is excellent at doing is holding water in your skin. But the malachite is also really potent in antioxidants and minerals such as copper. It's very, very rich in copper. So what stands out about this, and it was kind of a surprise, is that when you use this, it is hydrating, and it does hold hydration in your skin for a long time, but it actually dries down. It's a dry touch hydrating serum. So for anyone who just doesn't like the way hydrating serum sits on their skin because they feel maybe it's just a little sticky or maybe a little heavy, this is not that at all. In fact, I feel like it dries down to a very smooth sort of, even a smooth texture type finish on the skin, but it's not drying. So if I felt that I just needed a little more hydration and I wanted to use something after my ELMT skin illuminating solution, then I would use this without having to worry about just too much stickiness. This is, really kind of skin smoothing, almost like a hydrating, super hydrating primer. Layering on top of this is great, like there's no pilling or anything like that. It just eliminates any heaviness. There's also going to be a mini of the Gentle Black Fresh Cleansing Oil because I love that so much. This was from my box last year, as well as Klairs Rich Soothing Cream, which is so beautiful for winter. So that's it. That's this year's box of holiday wishes. Fingers crossed that you score the bestsellers mini kit because it's a good one. And if you run into any problems at all, I'm including in the description box down below an email address of someone that you can contact who will help you. Thank you so much for watching. Happy shopping. And until next time, I'm wishing you great skin health. Bye.